With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
From Southeast Texas. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Josh Reddick.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now.
He's coming.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball from offense to defense.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And striding forward now is the DH, Tyler White, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit 1-1-1 at first. Healy scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bouncer down the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. A windup and the 0-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Breaking ball stays high.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Oh, and 2 the count to Evan Gattis. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Reddick stands at first with one out. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chopped on the ground to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is over. Astros leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. So striding forward now, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Henniger. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead. Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. 0-1 the count. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Hernandez is there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Evan Gattis now standing in. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So only one. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Alex Bregman.
Liner to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that one just missed outside. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Up the first baseline. Healy picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and here's Carlos Correa now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 out. Into the box now, Tyler White. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Popped him up. Negron in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Edwin Diaz will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Seattle win their 50th away from home. Casey Lawrence claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Astros, 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way.
Elvis Andrus.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the playing red-hot baseball recently.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo is providing at the plate right now. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
Hit out towards second. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Punch a ground ball through a hole for the single.
And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Joey Gallo. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with into the box, Nomar Mazara, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mazara, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ball taken there. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Popped him up. Zunino over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we check out the Rangers leaders in that category, you can see his total currently 2nd best on the ball club. Comes set with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season. Profar is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Bouncer down the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Ground down the first baseline. Healy breaks it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 15. He singled his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Hi, hello. What's up?
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll try and do what he can to work for.
Still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon sprinting after it. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1. Here's Joey Gallo now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. So next to the plate for Texas, Nomar Mazara comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Rougned Odor gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Elliot Miklas. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Straight up, straight up, straight up.
Popped him up. Healy is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Ready now, Jurickson Profar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Another 0-2 coming. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the... Here's Elvis Andrus now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discuss, this game has worked out beautifully.
And there's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 15. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Tough slider down low for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Gordon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So striding in, Shin-Soo Choo. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail in this one 11-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Gordon has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ripped down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now batting, second base.
Here's Rougned Odor now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Now at the plate, Elliot Miklas. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Mazzara, the runner at first with 2 gone. Back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Jurickson Profar. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Gordon is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair thus far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Line drive to left. Span is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. This one pretty. Now to the plate, number 15. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game. Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Count remains at 0-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Shin-Soo Choo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Henniger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He makes the catch, and the Mariners have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 14-0 is the final in this one. The Mariners put up.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Game 2 of the finals. Edwin Jimenez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
And there's out number 2. At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo.
Batting third, left fielder.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers set down in order. Here's Joey Gallo now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Nomar Mazara comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Cano. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Jurickson Profar, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. On to first, and there are 2 down. At the plate, number 71, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Number 71.
Bunt up the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Leading off protected.
Here it comes now to Andrus. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 15.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
this guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
The batter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Shin-Soo Choo.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Gets this one hard the other way. Seager has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Gallo is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead cold guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Ready with another 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Grounded down the third baseline. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nomar Mazara goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 0-1 on its way.
That's up.
Popped him up.
That's up.
Freitas moving to his left. And that retires the side. Rangers set down in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in now, Elliot Miklas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit in the air down the left field line. Span on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner. Striding into the box, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1. The next 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit high and deep to right center. Gordon on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're ready for another shot now. Number 15. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Started that swing a bit too early.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Healy scoops it up. Segura for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting.
Sliders in for a strike.
Gallo.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In for strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. Get up and stretch now here in the great. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Skied into straightaway right. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in, Rougned Odor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Hicks is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2. Into the box now, Elliot Miklas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Stepping into the box, number 71. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Weak chopper up the line. Seager gonna have to hurry. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game. So digging in now, number 15. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A changeup over the inside corner. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The M's led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Edwin Jimenez earns his 12th.
A check-in call from a representative. New to the majors, this player's offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. A It seems the player is contemplating a change of scene. A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
Edwin Jimenez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Edwin Jimenez.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Here's Rognadodor now.
Up next for the Rangers.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping in, Adam Jones. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Adam Jones.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Adam Jones goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
I don't think he's going to triple up on change.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Elliot Miklas. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. And now Bryce Harper. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down. Joey Gallo will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's digging in. Rougned Odor, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Henniger ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hernandez is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready once again, Adam Jones. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Now here's the pitch. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Texas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Alan Bennett earns his first win of the season. Edwin Jimenez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Edwin Jimenez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Joey
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping up now, Nomar Mazara. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. There is Seager. And that's the 2nd out. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. And a high strike there, 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an. Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor. He went down on strikes last time up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Hit hard to the right side. Blue on the grass. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Jurickson Profar. He went deep last time up.
Jurickson Profar.
That ball's foul.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he'll lay to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Digging in once again, Carlos Perez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So there. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Blue is up with it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Henniger is under it, and he brings it in on the warning track. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Hit on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Behind 0-2 now. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this.
To feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with